Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at how to format strings in Python. So what is formatting? Well, put simply, formatting is just how we can edit our strings. So whether that's combining strings with variables that we've made or setting a certain length to a string, these can all be done with formatting. And we're going to take a look at a few forms of formatting today, and we'll talk about the pros and cons of each. And so I'm sure that you've heard the words from a very popular movie or movies, and where the main character says, the name's Bond, James Bond. Well, how could we display this using variables that we get from a user? And that's where formatting comes in. And so let's say we're going to print this. How we would start is we'd say the names, and now we would need something from the user. So let's make another input. Let's call this first. And again, we'll just ask, what is your first name? We'll make another one for last. And we'll ask them, what is your last name? Okay, so now that we have both those variables, how can we combine it with the string in the same order that James Bond did? Now, there's one form of formatting in which we can use the plus button on our keyboard. And so let's say in this case, the names, what we would need next is the last name. So we'd add a little plus, and then the last, and then a plus again. And then because of this format, it doesn't add spaces with the pluses. So every time you have a space or a comma, we'll actually need a comma right after that and a space. You're going to need to add that to a string, which you open up with more quotations. And then, so we'll add another plus, and then this will be first plus last. And then, but we got to remember to add the space in between there. All right, so let's see if this works. Hopefully I didn't spell something wrong. What is your first name? Sweet, looked like it worked. Now, if you notice, this is a pretty simple way. So in that sense, it's easy way to format a string. But there's just so much going on. And so there actually is a much simpler and easier, and in my opinion, better way to format. And to start with this, you simply just press the F, and then you go into your string. And see how it lit up blue? Python recognizes that for you to say, we're going to start formatting now. And so this way, we don't have to have all those pluses or anything like that. We just, whenever we use a variable, enclose it within curly brackets. So we'll say, your name is, and then we'll open a curly bracket, last. And then the cool thing about this is once you close that off, it's still in your string and it still acts perfectly normal. So we can add a comma, space, first, last. Okay, let's see if this works. And it worked just the same way as it did before. Again, whatever way is most comfortable for you is the best way. But this way does have many advantages, especially once you start using numbers to combine in your strings. You can do a lot of cool stuff with this formatting. And so I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, please just leave a comment down below, and I'll make sure to answer those. Thank you and have a great day.